Hey guys, so today has been a rough day. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really hard. I've had to basically just put on a big girl face and get through the day. Connor started school today. He started first grade. And you know, it doesn't get easier. You know, last year I was like, okay, next year it'll be easier. It's just not. Like, I just love him home. Like, it's so weird and it's so hard. I'm not as like nervous and anxious as I was last year when he was in kindergarten. When Aubrey starts next week, it's gonna be like a disaster. But she starts a week later. They have kindergarten start a week later than all the other grades, which I'm so thankful for because I don't have to let them both go on the same day. But it's been really hard. It's just been really like lonely without him. Me and Aubrey have been watching cartoons. She's just in my room watching a cartoon right now, so I thought I'd hurry and sneak away, but we've been just playing and watching cartoons, and she just keeps saying how much she misses her brother. Like, it's just really weird. And yeah, it's been a rough day. I've had a few tears. I've had to just like suck it up. I know that he has to go to school, but you know, I'm just not a fan of letting my kids go. I just hate it. Anyway, I've been vlogging today a little bit, and that should be up in a few days on my other channel. But yeah, it's been a little bit of a hard day. I've been like trying to distract myself all day, so I feel like, you know, filming this will just help me distract myself. I've been trying to keep busy. I get to go pick him up in like an hour and a half though, so I'm so excited. It can't come soon enough, so counting down. Anyway, let's start right in with my favorites. First, I'm going to show you Aubrey's dresser. I'm going to put a little clip of what it looked like before I started painting it, if I can find the picture. And then now, it was like just a really deep kind of, I think it's called mahogany wood is what it was, like the reddish kind of wood, which is beautiful, but it's just not the style I wanted for her room. So I wanted it just a lot more light and feminine and shabby chic and just beautiful. So I painted it all white. I spray painted all of the hardware like an off-white, and I just think it looks beautiful. I used the color Benjamin Moore. I used the color Ancient Ivory. That's what it was. I have to remember because I have all these colors. Benjamin Moore is like by far the best paint in the world in my opinion. I use the advanced formula because the advanced formula hardens really well, and for like furniture pieces it's really good. So I use the color Ancient Ivory. It's like a really creamy white. It's just beautiful, and I'm just so proud of myself for doing that. You know, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's kind of awesome when you can turn something completely different without having to spend really a lot of money, just kind of using what you have and refurbishing what you have. I really love doing that. So I was really proud of myself for that. I think it looks beautiful. My husband was absolutely in love with it. My daughter loves it. Like, it's beautiful. So loved that. And a second piece that we finished this like last month was my second shutter decor. So I had one, I'll insert a picture. I had one hanging on my wall, but I needed one for the other side. So my husband helped me with that this month. He helped me finish it up, and he's just, you know, he's so awesome. I am so lucky to have a husband like him. You know, I tell him these ideas and he's just like, okay, let's do it, you know, and he just jumps right in, and he helps me cut things and he helps me nail things, and then I paint them, and he's just so like awesome with that kind of stuff. And he doesn't really even think he's that good at it, but he's so good at it. Like, he'll just, you know, I'll kind of like explain to him what I want and kind of show him pictures on Pinterest that I found and kind of tell him what I'm going for, and he's like, okay, let's figure it out, you know, and he just like jumps right in and helps me, and I'm so thankful for him, and I'm so thankful for his willingness to like help me with my crazy creative side, because I love creating and I love making things for the home, and I just think it's so fun. You know, I like going out and buying certain things, but when you can make something that's like really memorable and meaningful, so whenever I can make things, I love doing that. So yeah, I love that. A book that I'm reading right now is, I think you pronounce her name Leanne Mortuary. Oh geez, I'm so bad with names, but I think that that's how you say it. Her newest book is, oh geez, what is it called? Let me find it, because I'm like listening to it on Audible and I'm like obsessed with it. Okay, it's by Leanne Mortuary, and it's called Truly Madly Guilty. That's the cover of it. And like I said, I'm listening to it on Audible. I love her. She's like probably in my top 3 for favorite authors. She's every single book that she's written I've been obsessed with. There's only been a few books I haven't read that she's written that I want to read. Husband's Secret, Big Little Lies, and then this one, Truly Madly Guilty, just got released I think like a month ago, but it is amazing. The person that reads it through Audible is just so good, or you can read it doesn't matter, but it's just a really good book. I love listening to it when I'm like doing projects or getting ready or painting or whatever. I love it. It's such a good book. So if you need a good book recommendation, check out Truly Madly Guilty by Leanne Mortuary. So good. She's such an incredible author, and like she's so descriptive. I really love her. So check that out. I've just really enjoyed this last month family time. You know, we went down to Utah for my brother's wedding reception. I wasn't able to go to his wedding because they did it in Arizona, and with like the timing of my husband's work schedule and just like pricing and stuff, it just didn't quite work out. But we went to his reception that he had in Utah last like a week and a half ago now, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. You know, it was just really fun to just spend time with family and to like see everybody and to see him get like, and to see him just be married, and like, oh, she's such a gem. I just love the girl he married, and it's just really cool when you can just see everybody, and got to see my little niece that I haven't seen forever, and my brothers and my mom, my dad, my sister. It was just probably the best weekend I've had in a really long time. So super fun, and we really enjoyed that. A game that I've been like obsessed with. Me and my husband are like game nerds. We love games. So we always try to like, you know, get different games. But anyway, this one is the Monopoly game. It's called Monopoly Deal. It's like a card version though, and it's not crazy long. You can play it in like 10 or 15 minutes with 2 people. It is for 2 to 5 players. Me and my husband just always play it. It's such a fun game. Like, we just love this game. There's just like a few games that we're just like obsessed with, but yeah, this is a really fun game. The Monopoly Deal card game. If you want to like have a fun game to play with your husband or friends or whatever, it's a really good one. We love playing games together. I got a new phone. That's a huge favorite. Sorry, as it goes off, I should have put it on silent. So I got a new phone. I got the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. I got it the day that it released, like weirdly enough. My contract was expired and I could get another phone. So it's just so pretty. I love it. It's kind of more curved, and yeah, it's like the best. I love it. It's in the shade silver. So really love this. And along with that, I bought a phone ring. I got mine on Amazon. You just like, it's like a sticker. So you stick it on the back of your phone and it doesn't ever come off, like it's just there. I mean, you could pick it off if you know you wanted to take it off, but it's just this ring. So you could put it flat, you know, and just like use it as normal. Or what I do is I put it up this way and I like use it like this when I'm talking, or when I'm watching videos, or when I'm like taking selfies. It's just like the best thing ever. I use mine all the time. It's so comfortable to like have on your finger, and you can also like prop your phone up. Oops, sorry. You can also prop your phone up like this, and you can also turn it like that, like when you're like setting it on surfaces. It's just the coolest invention, and I'm such like a techie nerd. I like love this thing. So my phone and my phone ring, they're both favorites. Love them. I got mine in the shade gray. They have a whole bunch of different ones. I think that this was around $11 on Amazon, so really love it. Another thing I've been like obsessed with is just vlogging. Like for my second vlogging channel, I have a second vlogging channel in case you didn't know that. It's called Our Nest. I'll link it down below. I just love doing that. Like, you know, even if people don't even watch, I don't even care. Like, it's just a fun thing to look back on with my family and to look back on with my kids. And it's been so fun. I've been vlogging a little bit today for Connor's first day, and you know, I'll link the channel below. I just really enjoy doing that. I get up, usually I try to put up like a video a week or so on there. I just kind of randomly put up vlogs whenever, but I've been like just absolutely love doing that. So I just wanted to mention that. I'll link it down below. Another piece of furniture that I refinished is this churro cabinet. I got it for like around $30 at like a Goodwill. It was just this brown cabinet, beautiful piece though. It was so like old and like antique-y, and I loved it. I loved the design, but it just wasn't the right color. I wanted like a really creamy white color, and so I painted it up, primed it, painted it, sanded it, all that stuff, and then I kind of made it more antiqued and like kind of shabby chic by sanding a little bit, and it turned out so beautiful. I'm so impressed with it, and I use it to store my kids' books, and I just, yeah, I'm obsessed with it. It turned out so good. It's so good when you can finish something, because you like kind of have that moment of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna ruin this. Like when you start like sanding it and painting it, I kind of have freak out moments sometimes where I'm like, oh my gosh, what if this like does not turn out good and I just ruined this? But it always seems to work out, and I'm just like so in love with it. So really, really glad I did that. Okay, so I have 4 makeup products to mention. The first one is this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light Plus. This is like the best powder. I'm like hitting pan on it. It's like getting really close to being done. But this is such a good face powder. I love this because it gives a little bit of coverage, but it's not too thick. And it just makes your skin look beautiful. It kind of like finishes off the foundation, makes it so it's not tacky on your skin. It's just really, really beautiful powder. I am like so obsessed with this. I've been using this like constantly for like the last 2 months. Really love it. This is a blush. I feel really bad mentioning it though because I think it was limited edition. This is a MAC blush, and it was called At Dusk. Mine's a little bit funky, but I got this at a CCO when I was in California, and I think it was part of their like Extra Dimensions collection. It's just this beautiful pink color. I have it on. I've just been like obsessed with it, so I had to mention it in case you have this in your collection. Pull it out, and if you don't, hopefully you could find it somewhere, maybe Amazon or eBay or something. But I love this color. It's called At Dusk, and it's just beautiful. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Vanilla. I've mentioned this before. It's just honestly like a really matte kind of, it kind of reminds me of Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, except for it's more yellow instead of pink. It's kind of like soft ochre. So it's just like a matte kind of shade, the same shade as your skin tone. You can put it on before eyeshadows, like a nice matte base. It's beautiful. I love the pencil form because it's just so easy. These Long Wear Shadow Sticks by Bobbi Brown are like the best. So absolutely love that. And the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade Role Play. It's like this like brownie pinky nude. I have it on today. It's so beautiful, and it's been my favorite for like ever. So thought I would mention that baby. And that is it. I am loving all these things, and I'm hoping that I get feeling better today. I know that I'll get out of this funk. It's just really, really hard for me to let my kids go. Like, it's just weird. Like, it's just so weird, and I've just been really down today. But let me know below if you can relate, because I know as a mom I'm not the only one that feels like that. So let me know if you can relate. And if you want to follow me on Instagram and all that stuff, I will link it below. I posted some pictures of Connor for his first day today, and I just post like my projects throughout the house randomly. So if you want to follow me on there, and if you're wondering what we're up to, and if you care to, you can check out my second channel where we vlog a little bit. And thank you so much, you guys, for all your support and all your comments. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.